Hey you guys, Lacey and Steve from Duo Reacts. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching
Vikings Season 5, Episode 8, The Joke.
The Joke. We both, I'm pretty sure, were waiting for this episode.
Yes.
Because we kind of expected this episode in particular to be a major battle potentially, or
something's about to go down. Or there's going to be...
Or there's some sort of backstabbing going to happen, hence the name The Joke. So I'm kind of thinking if that's the route they're taking, or what. I don't know, but I'm excited to get into this episode.
I have a feeling the joke's going to be on King Harold.
Me too.
Just my feeling.
Honestly, if I had to choose, I'd say King Harold.
I keep looking at the screen because I want to get into it, to be really honest with you.
Let's just get into it.
I love this series. I love the show, and honestly, I've been waiting to get to this episode. So I don't even want to talk. I do want to get into this one.
All right, then. Let's do it.
Steve and Lacey, Vikings.
I feel like there's going to be a lot of backstabbing, though. Not
it was
just
Harold, this whole thing was set up to go that route.
To make you think who's going to backstab who here. Yeah.
It could be something totally off the wall, too.
Probably is, knowing this show and knowing Ivar and how outside of the box he thinks, you know what I mean? Remember in, like, whatever season it was
or when
Ragnar backstabbed Jarl Borg?
Yeah.
How caught off guard we were with that, because
I have a feeling this one's going to do the same for some reason, because
we'll probably be very caught off guard with whatever happens.
But if you pay attention to Ivar, I think he's very telling in his gestures towards what people say,
right?
Especially with the pregnancy of...
Yeah, he was very interested in... I don't know about interested, if that's the right word, but...
There was an uptick in
There was something in the look on his face, yes. And what that is, I don't know. But it has something to do with something.
Now I can finally fulfill my promise to the gods and kill Lagatha.
I still feel like it's not going to be that easy to kill Lagatha, right?
I don't think he is.
Lagatha could probably beat him, to be honest, with him being crippled.
No.
If it was one-on-one.
That's good enough to me?
Yeah.
No. I don't agree.
I'm coming with you.
Of course she is.
Carrying my child.
Even if I am carrying your child,
Watch. That's going to be the biggest one here.
It's going to be the biggest...
backstab.
Yep.
Your wish is my command.
And are you really not thinking that she's coming for a reason? Like, you have to be thinking that in your head,
I think
right?
you're going to be totally off guard. I think...
He's so happy to know that she's pregnant. And
Your Grace!
She could go straight to Queen.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
In this episode.
I'm surprised he's letting her go.
What if she kills Lagatha?
Ooh, that would be a joke, alright.
We all have reason to be satisfied with what we have achieved so far. But what we also need to build is a temple. And I suggest that Thor, the god of the farmers like us, shall be the main god of the temple.
Why should we build a temple when we haven't even had enough time to build our own houses?
You can build it on my land, and I will have a care for it.
Does not surprise me, Flatnose. To hear you
Flatnose?
put yourself forward for this. He's trying to lick Floki's ass, as if Floki deserves to have his ass licked.
This guy, man, he's all about causing discord here.
Why should we build a temple before our own houses?
Oh.
Loki told us
Loki's getting
it would be hard
pissed.
at first.
Something's gonna go on with Avend or whatever his name is. Oh shit.
This is not right. It is not right that the sons of Ragnar should try and slaughter each other.
It's not right.
We will send emissaries.
What's emissaries?
Like, people to go talk to each other.
Oh.
Yeah. Ivar's like,
I'll
let them handle this. Because Ivar doesn't care what is said. I don't think it's going to matter to Ivar.
We must exchange hostages. Good faith, although commendable. It's not really enough. Your brother will go with you.
That's not really a hostage. Oh, brothers.
We want to find a way of avoiding needless slaughter. Please help us, Fitzurk.
Yep. Fitzurk knows Ivar enough by now that it's going to take a lot to avoid this.
You are here where you belong. Don't deny it. Why would you fight for Lagatha? Obia, they are not your folk.
Because he respects
You ain't saved
Bjorn.
my life. I don't want to fight against you. I don't want to have to kill you. The world would make no sense.
Halfdan, you have to choose between a friend or a brother. To me, the answer is obvious.
Really? Because you're getting ready to kill your brothers or try to kill your brothers, so...
Here we are.
Yep.
Finally. Let's get it on.
We all know today we have so many shield maidens and warriors at arms that we must decide whether we fight or we reach an accommodation allowing us to go live our lives with integrity and honor. I call upon my brothers, Ivar, Fitzuk. Let's put aside our differences for the sake of our father. A civil war can only bring tragedy, weaken our family, and set in train a lifetime of revenge obligations for those who manage to survive. Is that really what you want?
Astrid, I am happy to see you again. Whatever has happened, I don't want to fight you. Astrid.
I am married now. I am King Harold's wife.
Well, she kind of has to say that, right now, so...
Ivar hasn't
On the
spoken.
contrary,
I'm waiting for him to speak.
we will gain the world.
It is really up to you, Ivar. If you decide that you cannot fight against your brothers, if you do not want to fight against your brothers, we can find an accord, and King Harold can't stop us.
You have so much to lose, Ivar. If you want war, then let's have war. But when you lose, you lose.
Come on, Ivar. Blow this shit up.
Bring horns of meat. We should celebrate. There will be no battles today nor tomorrow.
What are you talking about? You cannot decide this.
Uh-oh.
I do not want to fight against my brothers. I still hate myself for killing Sig. I renounce my promise to kill Agatha. She cannot get together. I don't want to.
Oh.
We are all sons of Ragnar. Forgive me.
Or was this his plan all along? Like, I don't...
If it ain't, something's gonna happen.
well, yeah,
this-
something.
Skål! Skål!
Yep.
Uh-oh. What was that? And why?
Up more nice, huh? I might break a bone, but I can never break a promise. I can never forgive Lakita for murdering our mother. How can
Why
you?
didn't he?
How can you?
Why?
Our mother! Of course I'm going to kill her!
You can try.
I will.
Oh, fuck.
Harold's like, what the fuck is happening?
You can surrender Kattegat now. You've all been talking about how terrible the slaughter will be, how we will kill our nearest relations and members of our family. I don't want to do that. Let us not do it. You?
Can surrender.
Run.
Where's the armies at?
This was
Is
supposed
this
to.
just a
this
private-
was just supposed to be like a private meeting between the heads.
The joke's not done yet. I'm telling you.
No, it's
You're
not.
going to deny your brother.
Bjorn saved my life.
I think he respects. Ooh.
Halt! Halt!
He respects Bjorn more than he respects you, apparently.
I will kill you. I will kill you.
He saved your life from getting.
He saved your life too, yeah, when you were freaking getting ready to die inside of a woman.
Building the temple.
Yep. Somebody's
Or
gonna end up.
wigwam.
Somebody's gonna end up killing somebody else because and start a whole division between these people.
I'm on Team Ivar. Sorry.
It's hard for me.
You weet het min God will. In a thirst with half and blood in your leg. That is wie you chopped hair. Richness. How's it done?
What do you think?
I have a feeling that Bjorn is playing a game.
What kind of game?
I'll pull back a third of our army to protect our ships. It is a risk, but it would be far worse to lose our entire fleet.
I agree. If you take Astrid back with you.
Yeah.
Yes.
I am fighting.
Not today.
What?
I'm Odin! In the name of my father!
Where's Lagatha?
I don't know.
There's gonna be a lot of blood here in a minute, Lacey. God.
Yeah.
Yep, I knew this guy'd be going ham.
Oh yeah, he's gonna kill as
Pagan blood.
many pagans as he can.
What are you doing? I have to listen. I have to know whether I'm right or wrong.
Oh,
What?
it's the Sabas or whatever they are. Remember? They fight best in the
Yep.
woods.
Yep. I forgot all about that shit. You're shooting blind.
You ain't shooting anything there.
You hear anything?
No.
Drummers, drum!
He's like, and I'm just gonna hang back here.
Hey, he's certainly not trying to kill his brother, is he?
No, he's
Like he
not.
said he was. Chicken shit. Little blow darts. They're behind him. They're all over. They're like freaking ninjas, man.
Yeah,
little
they
trap
are.
set.
They're
Wow.
little ninjas. Oh, now he's charging.
Here comes.
Oh, there's Lagatha.
He's like, shit.
Wasn't expecting that. Rear flank. So Ivar was wrong that they weren't going after the boats. They were just hanging back to... Oh, shit.
Yeah, I think he was wrong. But
Unless he anticipated that.
I think we should go. And I think we should wait. Good things happen to people who wait.
Ivar has a plan here. And it's just not what we're thinking it is. Or, ew. Yeah. So, what is happening?
oh,
Ow.
shit.
Damn.
What the shit is he
So
doing?
he's gonna leave him to die, basically. King Harold.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he just got injured.
No way.
I don't believe he's dead yet. I think he's injured. I feel like that's way too easy for him to go out. Alright.
Wait a minute.
Look at all them dead bodies.
Has the joke...
I think we have yet to find out what the joke is. Yeah.
We're lost.
Where's Heckman?
Your Christian's dead.
No, he's not. I don't believe he's dead. Nope. Maybe we just thought too much about what this could mean, when really it's just the whole battle was a joke. There he is, yep.
Who is this?
He's a Saxon priest.
He's alive. Save him. If it's possible.
Bjorn's like, oh, that was
Why?
Eva. Okay.
I don't know why. Maybe the gods know why. Save him!
She was sent a message from the gods to save him. He's just getting passed around everybody, isn't
Right?
he?
Damn pagans.
The damn pagans. Didn't go down as I expected it to go down. Then again, I didn't know how to expect it to go down. Now, what the joke was, I feel like the joke was perhaps Ivar saying, I don't want to kill my brothers, and then going back on it like immediately afterwards. I feel like that was probably
I'm just
the joke,
surprised he wasn't involved in the battle. Like,
I was expecting him to be a part of the battle. And it's like he dismissed himself to go back to the boats for a reason. Now, what that reason was it because he kind of already knew that this wasn't looking good, or he was wrong about people going to...
I'm just curious as to what comes after this.
What comes after this, because
that's
Ivar,
a defeat.
Yeah, and Ivar's not going to be happy about that.
No.
Harold's not happy about it.
Two people that aren't happy about it are going to blame each other, and the plan was... But he agreed.
Exactly.
Anyway, okay.
Lagatha is saving Haymond. Why? I feel like she just had a feeling. Now what that feeling was or what it means, I don't know. But yeah, he's definitely getting passed between people pretty crazy here.
Mm-hmm.
Ivar really liked him for some reason. I think he really respected him.
First one he asked about. Not about his brothers.
He didn't ask about anything
not
other
about
than
Lagatha,
where's
not about,
Haymond. Yep.
Yeah.
So I think he really respected him. He wanted to be like him, just like what he told him face to face. Like, I wish I was more like you. And he respects him. Now, what's going to happen to Haymond now that he's in the hands of Lagatha and Bjorn? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what their plans are with him. So I don't think they really have any plans as of right now.
She just had a feeling.
She just had a feeling to save him. So.
Yep, and which is probably smart.
It's probably smart, yeah, to be honest.
I'm shocked that, I'll be honest with you, I expected there to be a lot more cutthroat, backstabbing, something or other in this episode. Highly disappointed in that.
Highly disappointed that there was not nearly enough backstabbing.
The one thing that I thought was really cool was the meeting and Ivar
making them feel like, yeah, we can work this out, and then
he
immediately
just
like
switch. Now that I feel is the joke.
Yeah,
I feel that's the joke.
That was the joke.
I just felt there was going to be a lot more.
Yeah,
a lot more. Like even I thought King Harold would die, and I thought it was going to be at the hands of his wife.
Yeah.
Because I feel like Lagatha and Astrid still have.
Yeah, but like even there at the end, she was like saying they need help. We need to go help them. So it's like, I think maybe her allegiances are. I think she's conflicted. I think internally she's a bit conflicted. She doesn't want to hurt Lagatha, but I think maybe she also was starting to care a little bit.
But
for
what
King
I was
Harold.
saying was I felt that there was going to be a change of heart and that she would kill King Harold.
Yeah.
Because remember, she's possibly carrying a bastard child, and that's going to cause, if it's found out.
It could, especially being that we don't really know what happened to the guys that did that. Like, where are they?
I thought they left to go to Kattegat.
They did, and it showed them talking to Lagatha. So I don't know if they stayed there. I don't know if they headed back. I don't know what is the deal with them, but I'm sure they're not done.
But moral of the story here is it's a bastard child.
Well, we think. I mean, technically, it probably could still be King Harold's child, or it could be a bastard child. So we really don't know, and they probably don't even know. Yeah, so it's like...
Anyway, that's not the important part. The important thing is I thought that there was going to be some big-time backstabbing all the way through
and maybe
this.
even a big-time death.
Not on Bjorn, not on Uba. I didn't
the
feel...
backstabbing was either going to come from Harold, Ivar, Astrid.
that side
like
the fence.
That side of the fence was where I was totally expecting some sort of backstabbing, which we borderline kind of got with Ivar for a second there, but then he immediately was like, nope, I lied, ha 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 ha.
Right.
So I don't know. Joke. I was just joking around with you guys. I really am going to.
I don't want you to think I don't want my words to be misinterpreted. I enjoyed the episode, but I expected more backstabbing. Okay. Because someone might take it. It was still a great episode. Someone's going to say, "Oh, Steve hated this." No, Steve didn't hate it. Steve really liked it.
Yeah,
it was very well.
He was just expecting more backstabbing.
You know how you predict things and it doesn't come true, and you're like, "Fuck." Okay, because I wanted something. I wanted
we wanted some big like twist that, and that twist could still come for all we know. We don't know. That's why I'm saying just take this episode for what it is. I enjoyed it. I'm glad that no big, huge deaths happened.
I'm not.
I would have been okay with King Harold dying because I really don't care for him that much.
Same.
I would have been okay if Halfdan died because I really don't care for him that much. So either of the brothers, like, honestly, I don't even really care about Vitserk that much either. Like, I know that sounds bad, but I haven't grown a connection to his character because he's so kind of like in the background all the time. So, well, I wouldn't like to see him die. Of course,
the studded people like Lagatha,
like
Bjorn,
you guys know who I'm talking about. You know the main characters like Bjorn, Lagatha, Ivar. I don't, of course, want to see Uba or Vitserk die, but I feel like
and we've seen Aethelwulf enough too to where we actually like his.
Yeah,
character.
I don't want to see Aethelwulf die either. Like that's what I'm saying. Like I wouldn't have wanted to see any of them characters die, regardless of whether I have like an emotional connection to their character or not. I still don't want to see him die.
But you know the funny thing about this? I'm sorry.
No, you're okay. Is
when Aethelwulf's illegitimate son was talking about the British Navy. We need to build boats. We need to build a navy.
Yeah.
If you remember, from what I learned, at one point the British Navy became the biggest and brightest of everything.
So maybe he was the one that kind of landmarked
stalwart.
that idea.
And it seems right.
Because he's wanting to move into the future more so, whereas even like with everything, with religion, with
wherever the sun set, it was the British Empire pretty much, or British controlled. Because they went, to Australia, they went to India, they went to,
and that's what I'm saying. He wants to follow in the footsteps of his grandfather, who wanted to conquer the world. You know what I mean? Who wanted to, be the king of kings. That's what Egbert wanted, and he wants to follow in his grandfather's footsteps. He said that many times. So I feel like the only way to do that is to think like King Egbert, who
right
was
now,
always...
for the primary thing, for the defense of their country from the Vikings, okay?
Mm-hmm.
But more so, even after that, is to kind of do what the Vikings did a little bit.
To expand.
And
yes.
Open trade routes, and then...
Which is ultimately going to come down to a battle between England and France at some point, we know.
Right.
Because that really does happen. So I'm assuming maybe it happens in this show. I don't know. Maybe that's where Rollo comes back into play. I don't know if he ever does. But
the British Navy needs to happen because that's the only way they're going to have to
build that
be a detour to never fuck with Britain again.
Yes. And they need to have that defense on the water, whereas like he said,
right now,
once they get here, that means it's already too late.
Yeah.
So stop them from getting here.
Right now, they're superior warriors compared to the British people. Let's just be honest. The British.
Well, because they are literally grown up from a child fighting.
Well, it's two different. It's two different.
Two different cultures.
Yes. Colliding. One being a lot more
superior in warrior abilities. I guess.
Yeah, because everything's different. Okay,
and then with the other being maybe a little bit more superior in strategy
and mind. And,
yes. And that's where Ivar comes into play, I believe, because he has that ability to think like other people might be able to think. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he hasn't had the opportunity to use his brawn and strength.
Because literally
it's always been about brains.
Right now he's so focused on Lagatha, which I hope that he gets out of that soon, because
no,
I don't think he will, though, because like he said, he will never forgive her for that, and I believe him.
If there was a moment, that was his moment.
Yeah.
If there was a moment, that was his moment to walk away from Harold and be like, okay.
The only other way Ivar is going to be able to do this possibly is to make them all believe that he's back on their side, and then ambush him, or ambush Lagatha when he's alone with her one time or something like that. You know what I mean?
I think he's going to have his revenge. It's just...
At some point.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode with us. Please leave a like on this video. Leave your comments and questions down below. Make sure you subscribe if you're not already. Share the video and squish that bell. And we hope you guys all have an amazing and awesome day.
Hope amazing happens to you. Peace out.